Hello everyone, this is just a dad. Today I'm going to do a comparison between these two highly competitive Eufy robot vacuum cleaners. So I absolutely love the one on the left, the Eufy X10 Pro Omni. It's been around for about a year. Love it. This is the brand new Eufy Omni C20. Now, the C20 was just released. Its price is $450 on sale. The X10 Pro Omni, I think I've seen it around $650. Right now it's at $700 on sale. So help me explore this video. We're going to see $250 difference. Is the X10 Pro Omni worth $250 more? Maybe. Obstacle avoidance is a lot better, but I'm going to show you each thing along the way, and I hope I can help you make an informed decision. These are both great robots. If you can't afford a little bit more, X10 Pro Omni is a pretty nice robot, but let's see if the C20, this brand new one, is actually going to compete with the X10 Pro Omni. Okay, so let's take a look at the Eufy C20. It's got front-facing LiDAR. It does not have the spinning LiDAR on top. So if you're wanting a robot vacuum cleaner that can get into low places, it's only about a little over 3 inches tall, where the Eufy is over 4 inches tall. So it is a lot taller. But they both have LiDAR navigation. Now, the Eufy has a spinning thing on top, the X10 Pro Omni. The C20, the robot will spin around once in a while because it has front-facing LiDAR. So it uses the robot to once in a while position itself. But they both map your house very well. They both use the Eufy Clean app. You can go in there and create different rooms, different zones, no-go zones, multiple floors. You can put these on multiple floors. So, all right, let's get into, they both have a dirty water tank. So here's the dirty water tank, and here is the dirty water tank on the X10. What they're going to do is they have a clean water tank. You're going to fill this up with clean water, and here's the clean water tank on the X10. You're going to put clean water in. It's going to wash the mop pads, and then it's going to suck the water out of the area where it washed them into the dirty water tank. Now, they both will vacuum your house when they come back. They're going to auto-empty everything out that they picked up. The X10 Pro Omni has a bag right here you're going to change once in a while. The C20 right here. Nice big bag. You will have to change that bag. It's very, very easy to change. Now, one of the things that the X10 Pro Omni does have better than the C20 is obstacle avoidance. It has a smart sensor on the front that can detect objects that are low to the ground and also high, and it does a really good job of avoiding those. Over here on the C20, it doesn't necessarily do that best of a job of avoiding obstacles. As long as you've got stuff picked up around the house, it will see like a chair leg or chairs or couches, bigger things. But toys and different things that are low to the ground, the C20 will have an opportunity to run those over. They both have the bumper technology. They got a bumper on the front. Let's take a look at the dustbin.
Task finished.
Here's the dustbin on the C20. It's got a filter in there you'll have to change and clean once in a while. And here's the X10 Pro Omni. Here's its filter. Once in a while, you will have to replace that filter, clean it. Now, around back, here's another major difference. The X10 Pro Omni has a port that it fills up the robot. There's an internal water tank that it gets filled up from the base station. Over here on the C20, it does not have an internal water tank, which makes it quite a bit smaller of a robot. It does charge it. Now, does it actually need that internal water tank? I'll talk about that here in a second. Here's where it's actually going to clean the mop pads. Here's the C20, charging ports, auto empty, and cleaning dock. Once in a while, you will have to take this out and clean it. Over here on the X10 Pro Omni, again, it's going to auto empty, clean, charge, but it also has a fill port. And once in a while, you do have to take this out and clean it. Very, very easy to clean the docking stations. Okay, so let's flip them over. They both have mop pads. Now, what the C20 is going to do is it's going to clean the mop pad, and then it's relying on the base station to get the mop pad nice and wet so that when it's mopping your floor, now you will get a little bit of smearing if it's a big muddy mess, but in theory, it's going to capture all the mud in the mop pad. Then after a certain amount of time, you can set that from anywhere like 5 to 10 minutes. After that amount of time, it'll go back to the base station, clean the mop pads, get all that mud out of them, and then go back to cleaning. Now here on the X10 Pro Omni, it can actually keep the mop pads wet. There's a little thing that will spray water on top of the mop pads to keep them wet. But also, it's Its theory is the same way. It has to capture the mud in this mop pad, take it back to the base station, get washed, and then get sucked up into the dirty water tank. Both of them, in that aspect, operate the same way. The X10 Pro Omni is just able to go a little bit more because it can wet the mop pad.
Mop pad holder
Now,
installed.
both of them can raise and lower the mop pads when it senses carpet. They both have a carpet sensor. And there's the X10 Pro Omni sensor. They both have a side brush that spins. It's fixed. They both have a brush roller. The brush roller looks to be the same, but there is a major difference in the door. They both have this hair comb. Now, the X10 Pro Omni is a little bit smaller. In theory, whenever these robots come back to the docking station, they're going to spin the brush roller the opposite direction, and that's going to activate, wish I could get it right here. It's going to activate that comb. But anyway, see how that comb gets activated? They both spin the brush roller backwards, and that comb comes out and takes the hairs off of this. The X10 Pro Omni, it's a little bit smaller. You can see they probably thought we need to make it a little bit bigger. Brush rollers are different, but look to be relatively close to the same size. Now the mop pads look to be different too, the X10 Pro Omni. They're just a little bit thicker and a little bit bigger. Yeah, they're different. More of it's like a hexagon shape. This is more of a circle, but it is sort of a smaller hexagon. C20 can lift them 10.5 millimeters. The X10 Pro Omni can lift its mop pads 12 millimeters. Okay, so let's see how the Eufy C20 is going to clean this kitchen. Those muddy paw prints and all that dirt and debris down there.
Start washing mop.
First thing it's going to do, it's going to wash the mop pads. You'll hear a couple pumps kicking on. The clean water tank is putting water down there. The mop pads are spinning, and then the dirty water pump is sucking up the water into the dirty water tank. This takes about 2 minutes.
Positioning.
Okay, it's going to start mopping right away. Wow, it made short order of those putty paw prints. Now again, it will automatically lift the mop pads. And the side brush should help get some of that dirt and debris out of the corner. Yeah, it actually did a pretty good job. Now you will see it spinning once in a while. That's the front-facing LiDAR. Since it doesn't have the spinning LiDAR on top, sometimes the robot has to just spin in order to verify where it's at. See how it can get right underneath those kitchen cabinets? There it's doing a spinning. Okay, so here it is with the obstacle. It could stay a little bit farther away from that cord. Now it's lifting its mop pads and it's going to vacuum that carpet. There it is spinning just to verify its location. Now the mop pads are down. Alright, it's doing a good job of vacuuming. Now it's going to mop these muddy paw prints. Wow, it's doing a good job. Wow, there is a little bit left, but I do have it doing 2 passes, which you can set that in the app. You can do 2 cleaning passes, which I thought it needed 2 because it was really dirty. Now in the app, we can see exactly where it's been cleaning and where it's at. There's those cleaning modes that I picked. So we can see the robot has captured quite a bit of that mud in its mop pads, and then it's going to come back to the base station and wash all that mud out. But first it's going to go this way now. So the first pass was this way, now it's going to go this way. All right, it's about got all that mud up. It's actually doing a really good job. Wow. Okay, now it's vacuuming that carpet for the second time. And we can watch the carpet sense lift the mop pads. Okay, it's all done, heading back to the docking station where it's going to wash the mud out of those mop pads. It does a good job of lining up with the dock. So there is the brush roller turning backwards and being sucked clean. That's the auto empty. That's 76 dB.
Start washing mops.
Okay, it's going to start washing the mop pads now. Again, it's going to go through that process, putting some clean water down there, and then sucking them up after it cleans the mop pads into the dirty water tank.
Finished washing mops.
Okay, there's the fan
Start
that
air
it
drying mops.
there's the fan that it kicks on, and that can
Charging.
last for anywhere from 2 to 6 hours, depending on what you got it set in the app. Yeah, it actually did a really good job of cleaning and vacuuming. All right, let's check the dirty water tank. Let's see how it's been doing. Wow, and I gotta make sure and clean that out the bottom. That did a really good job. Okay, so let's see how the Eufy X10 Pro Omni is gonna clean these muddy paw prints and the dirt and debris. Now the first thing it would have done is wash its mop pads so that they're wet and ready to go. Okay, so the mop pads are lifted and it's vacuuming carpet, and it's gonna go into this corner. It did a pretty good job in the corner. Now I've got it so it'll tilt the robot or swing the robot when it's next to an edge to help with mopping. That's what it's doing now. It's swinging the robot so that it can get next to the edge. That is a feature you can turn off, but I've got it turned on. I think I like it. Now it does show you right where it is in the Eufy Clean app. I really like that it has LiDAR navigation, maps your house really well. You can divide it up into different rooms, and it gives you a live view of where it's at. And again, the Eufy X10 Pro Omni has excellent obstacle avoidance. It's avoiding that table leg. Here we are mopping the muddy paw prints. Now again, it's going to have to capture that mud in the mop pad, take the mud back to the base station and clean it off. And here's its obstacle avoidance. It is avoiding that cable. And it should go right into vacuuming this carpet and raise its mop pads, 12 millimeters. There it's trying to avoid that cable some more. There, it lifted the mop pads because it sensed it was on carpet. And it's going to increase suction power. And so the side brush does spin when it's on carpet. Helps get the stuff from the edge of the carpet. All right, now that it's done the edge of the room, the entire room, it's going to go back and forth and make the straight lines. Yep, did a great job there. All right, it's sensing the edge of that carpet and going back and forth. That's nice. It's actually doing a pretty good job of vacuuming this carpet. Okay, there's the first pass on the muddy paw prints. It's got to capture that mud inside the mop pad. Now the X10 Pro Omni does show us, it doesn't take a picture, but it does say there was a cord there. Okay, so it's going to head home and wash the mop in between the next cleaning. So here it's going to back up to the base station, it's going to auto empty, it's going to put water down here, spin the mop pads, and then suck the water into the dirty water tank. And it also auto refills the robot's internal water tank. And again, you'll hear a series of pumps pumping water down and then another pump sucking the water up into the dirty water tank. There's what the dirty water tank sounds like. Okay, now that the mop pads are washed, it's going to go and do the second cleaning. Now, I told it to do the second cleaning in the app. I told it to do 2 passes. There are no sensors or anything in it that tells the robot that the floor was dirty and that it needed 2 passes. I just looked at it and said it needs 2 passes and put it in the custom mode when I did it in the app. Okay, here it is mopping up those muddy paw prints again. I think it's got those muddy paw prints just fine. We'll have to wait and see how it does on those. Now it's also going to vacuum this carpet. Even though it did miss out some, we're going to see how well it does. So I like on the second pass, it's going to go perpendicular to the first pass. So now it's going to go this way. And on the second pass, it does do the entire perimeter of your house first, or the room. All right. I think it's doing a good job. Wow. It's doing a pretty good job. Almost. Almost. Again, in the custom mode, I had it set on 2. Maybe I should have had it set on high water. Here's what turbo sounds like. Okay, so the task is all done. Did leave a little bit there.
Start collecting dust.
Okay, here's the auto empty in the Eufy X10 Pro Omni. Well, I was actually expecting the X10 Pro Omni to do a little better job. Maybe I should have had the wetness level up a little bit. Again, that's pretty impressive about the C20. So, but obstacle avoidance is nowhere near. That's the biggest key. And now, for some reason, on the X10 Pro Omni, they took away picture taking. We used to get pictures, but they just did an update November 2024, and you have to do the update, and they took away the photo. In the press release, it says it does not affect the obstacle avoidance. So you still have the exact same obstacle avoidance, just no photo. Okay, it's gonna.
Drying mops.
Yeah, the blower sounds about the same as far as noise level. And again, cold air. Both of them blow cold air on it. Okay, just while I do my commentary here, I did a zone clean. I told it to mop only in that zone. I could have done the same thing with the C20, had it remop in that zone. Super quiet when it's mopping. Okay, so it's going to come down to price. There's a $250 price difference. I thought it was going to be a little bit easier decision to say, oh, just get the X10 Pro Omni, but man, I was actually super impressed how the C20 cleaned. Obstacle avoidance, it's going to come down to that. I don't know that having an onboard water tank is that big of a deal. I mean, I was expecting this X10 Pro Omni to really clean that, and it actually didn't. Now, the X10 Pro Omni has been out for about a year now. It's kind of like a tank. But you know, that can be okay. It works. The C20 definitely smaller, but as you can see, it did a great job. You know, even vacuuming, I thought the X10 Pro Omni was going to do a little bit better job. They both did the same in the corner. Now, the X10 Pro Omni has that rotate, where the C20 doesn't have that rotate mode to get close to the edges. I don't know that that's that big of a deal. It's all about cleaning and vacuuming and obstacle avoidance. So for $250, you get obstacle avoidance. But keep an eye on this Eufy X10 Pro Omni. Man, if it gets down around the same price, like the C20 right now, $450. The X10 Pro Omni, $700. I've seen that for around $550 or something. So they do some really super sales on the X10 Pro Omni. I bought both of these with my own money. I mean, I'm pretty happy with them for this price point. The technology is pretty good. You know, I think things are just cleaning a little bit better now. The Eufy X10 Pro Omni has been out for a while. I've got it on maximum wetness. Yeah, high water level. And I'm not really getting that sense that it's high, super high water level. Yeah, for this price point, $700. There's a Dream L10S Pro Heat that's $650. That might be a better robot than this Eufy X10 Pro Omni. It's got quite a few more features. I'd say they both clean about the same. This will be a third cleaning. You know, you're really hoping for a lot. Yeah, it's better. Yeah. Nope, I thought it might be just a little bit better. Yeah, it's going to be hard to beat the Eufy S1 Pro. It's an excellent, it would have taken care of that mop stain. I should probably go send it over there. Well, this is a little unexpected, but let's go send the Eufy S1 Pro Omni. That's a $1,400 robot. I have seen it down as low as $1,000. So it's got I got lots of videos on this, but let's go send it over there and see how it does. It's a true mopping robot. The Shark would have got it too, but the Shark's got other issues with the app and navigation. So, but it might be a little bit better than the X10 Pro Omni. It's just the app is a little weak. Roborock Q Revo's S8 Max V, that's a $2,000 robot. It would definitely get it. The Dream X40 and the L40 would definitely get it. Even the Slim, that's a $1,000 one. The Slim would get it too. And I've got all kinds of videos on this Roborock Q Revo Curve. This is the latest and greatest. I think this is going to be a super big hit. It's doing a great job so far. Now there's the Eufy L60. It's just a straight vacuum cleaner. It does a good job. Great price point. LiDAR navigation. Here comes the advanced space technology. It's got such a cool design. And I just did a full review. I did the maintenance on it. I used it for 3 months. Took it all apart and cleaned it. It's actually got really good obstacle avoidance and everything. Okay, here comes a true mopping robot. It's got a brush roller like a Tenneco, and it's got a dirty water tank. There, it just put the mop roller down. It's got a little light on the side. I love these videos. I love that we can do this. This wasn't a sponsored video. They would not want any of this. Never know what you might get. You don't want to miss anything. Ooh. Yeah, I can tell that floor's clean already. This will be the true test. What's it going to be? Oh yeah, it is better. Oh, that's awesome. I actually had no idea how I was going to, I thought I was going to do good, and then I thought, oh, what if it doesn't? I'm going to look like an idiot. I thought I would do good, but you never know. These robots have a mind of their own sometimes. That's awesome. And see, it's got a brush roller that's spinning, it's wet, it's got a dirty water tank that it scrapes the dirt off the brush roller like a Tenneco. It's not relying on the mop pad to capture the dirt, it's relying on it just to capture it long enough so that it can be scraped off into the dirty water tank in the back. And that's what empties out when you're done. Just for good measures, I think it's going to go the opposite direction now. So if you want to know what a true mopping robot is, but this one struggles with vacuuming, does okay. I'm going to show you this dirty water tank, so we're having fun tonight. You know, this is the last video of the night, and sometimes they're the funnest. You should check out the Shark. Never change. That was, the comparison was absolute blast. Ended up being super long. The robots were kind of like having fun with each other. It was just, these last videos, this is the last video of the night. It's 7 o'clock. Been making videos all day. I think I get goofy. I want to show you this because we can. Dirty water tank. Okay.
Dirty water reservoir removed.
Look at that. That's a true mopping robot. It wets the mop. It's got an onboard water tank. It's squirting water on it. It's rolling. It's picking the dirt up off the floor. Look how clean it is. And then every time the brush roller is turning, it's scraping the dirt into here. And then what you don't see is when it gets back to that base station, it pushes everything out this little hole. It's the neatest operation in the world. Oh, yeah, we can do that here. I don't want to disturb it too much. There. There's a dirty water tank. But there's a lot more in this scraper. That's where most of the dirt is. So that is a ton of fun. And then it uses that dirty water tank. The self-cleaning is like on board. It's not like a special thing that self-cleans it like these. Let's just go home.
Returning to base station.
You know, these have a little dock where it washes, little pad that it washes the mop pads in. That's all on board. So not only does it clean the machine on board, it's cleaning the roller and the onboard stuff. So just kind of a double feature. Because if you look, see, there's no area where it cleans. I thought it was gonna like put water down here and all that. It uses the onboard water tank, and then at the end it's always squirting water into this area. You'll hear it gushing out, and then it goes up into the dirty water tank. Here's the clean water tank. There's the vacuum bag. It's kind of space age, but I love it. I'm missing Monday Night Football. It's getting ready to start, but this is too much fun. I'll at least show you a little bit. But that's why we DVR things, so we can watch it later. Okay, there's the dirty water. There's the dirty water coming out. Now it's going to go through a whole process. Takes about 3 minutes. It's going to put water in the tank and the brush roller, clean it, and then empty out the dirty water tank one more time. And it even ionizes the water. And it dries it when it's done. This is very advanced. When that goes on sale for $1,000, and if you have mainly mopping, that's an excellent robot to get. Okay, so I hope you had fun. I did. Yeah, here's a mess. Thanks, everybody. Again, last video of the day. Sometimes they just get weird, but I had fun. I hope you did too. You know, I say weird, but I hope it's learning. I love watching these things, and I just love seeing how they work, and I love showing you how they work. So again, I hope we had fun. Again, I do use links. I really would appreciate it if you would purchase the product using my links. The price won't cost you anymore. Again, I get a small commission from the sale. It is a way of helping support my channel. I know I say that a lot, but I am required to say that. So again, wasn't paid for this video, bought those with my own money. I have some exciting news. Wait till the end of the video. I'm gonna run a small commercial, and it'll show you the new robot vacuum cleaner studio. I'm quickly running out of room with these robots. They're releasing so many so fast that I've got to get more space. And so we've got an old chiropractor clinic. We're gonna be doing all kinds of fun stuff in there, live streams. It's got really good internet. I have terrible internet out here. So again, thanks everybody. And if you could, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. So again, I really want to thank everybody for your support. I do use affiliate links, either from Walmart, Amazon, or Shark Ninja. If you click on the links in my videos, the products won't cost you anymore, but I get a small commission from that sale. It is a way of helping support my channel. I love what I do. I love buying these products with my own money and giving you my honest opinion. Now, once in a while, I may have a product sent to me for free. I will disclose that. I will let you know when a company sends that product to me for free. But 98% of the time, it's going to be buying it with my own money, giving you my completely honest review. And so if there is also another way of helping support my channel, justadadcoffee.com. When I first started out, I reviewed so many coffee makers that I thought I would brand my own flavor of coffee, and I did. It's Just a Dad Simple Sip Coffee. It's kind of like a medium to dark roast. It's brewed in the K-Cup form, ground coffee, or whole bean. I think it tastes really good. I brew mine hot or ice. This is what I drink, and I think it tastes really good, so I really would appreciate everybody's support with that. And this plaque I got right here, 100,000 subscribers, would not be possible without the viewers and everybody liking and subscribing. So I really do appreciate this. This was an amazing day that happened about a year ago. I'm quickly approaching 170,000, so thank you, everybody. This is all because of you. I hope I'm helping you, and that's the whole reason behind my videos, is helping people. So there's a couple ways to communicate with me. I do have my own Just a Dad Videos group page where you can join. I do free giveaways there. Now, typically sometimes it may not be very big products. Those can be super expensive to ship, but we try to give away as much as we can on this. And I kind of post behind the scenes of how things are going and maybe what future videos are. But if you've got questions, this is a really good avenue to reach me. I do try to look at it about 2 or 3 times a week. I also have an Instagram page. Now, that's my son, Shelton Automotive Group. He has his own auto dealership, but you can check out my Instagram. I do kind of behind the scenes. You know, there's a lot of Miss Fiona and different things. So we have a lot of fun over on Instagram. I'm also on TikTok, and I'm starting to do more condensed videos on TikTok. You know, they can't be super long, and TikTok has its own TikTok shop. I'm just getting my feet wet in that. So if you want to follow me on TikTok, Just a Dad Videos. Hello everyone, it's Just a Dad. So I got some exciting news. I bought this old chiropractor building in my hometown, and we're going to be building a robot vacuum cleaner studio. Let's just take a quick peek here where it's under construction. I think it's going to take another month or so. But man, I'm super excited. We put a wall in here, and this is where all of the robots are going to be. There's going to be a studio here. I'll have some soundproof ceiling in, some lights. But this is going to be super exciting. I can't wait. This is going to give me so much more room to deal with all of the robot vacuum cleaners. Over here, we're going to put a sink. We're going to put a sink so I can empty everything out. And I got a little bit more patching to do. Back here is going to be some storage rooms. So we'll have some storage back here that we can do. But man, am I excited. This is awesome. So I want to thank everybody. None of this will be possible without you. I'll keep you up to date. So this area right here, this was an old sink. So this is where I'm going to be putting, I don't know what I'm going to put here. It'll be a sink of some sort, but I want it to be open so that I can connect to that plumbing. That's a drain line and a water line. I want to put those, I'm going to get the Dream X40 Ultra, the one that it fills itself and empties itself out. I think Roborock has one too. So I think that's the future. That's why I'm excited about the studio, is it has plumbing in some areas that I can connect to and show you exactly how to do that in the future. And there's also a place. There was a little sink right here also. So I got water lines. I put a plug in so that we can plug our robot in, and there can be a little cubby hole for it. So, wow. And I need help with what type of flooring to install. I'm going to put some carpet in here. I'm also going to put some hardwood floor. I think I'm going to put like a light gray, and then I need probably a darker color so that we can see how it cleans different things. I probably won't put marble or anything. I probably should, but it's just super expensive. So anyway, if you got any ideas on flooring, let me know, because this is going to be a studio that we can do testing in, and it's going to be everyday testing. So if there's some kind of flooring that's the most popular or a color that you like, I'll put about 3 or 4 different flooring materials in here. That way you'll get to see it on various ones. So super excited about this. It's kind of a small building, but man, this is going to be awesome. We got a little kitchen we're going to do right here. We're going to put a sink right here. There was a water fountain right here. So we're going to put another robot here. This will clean the entire place. So very, very excited. This is going to be a big room. This was an x-ray room right here. We took out an x-ray machine. It was super heavy. Had to do some repair work. This was the developer room. So this was an old chiropractor office. He had developer tanks. It was a dark room where he developed the x-rays. So it was really we had to do lots and lots of cleaning out. This was kind of the waiting room. There's a window here. We're going to keep this. This was the receptionist area and all that. So yeah, looking forward to this. So thanks everybody. This is coming soon. 2025 for sure. And Miss Fiona loves to play in the leaves. You love being outside, don't you?